one of those key assumptions that everybody makes, like when I ask some of my clients, why do people do business with you? They'll give me all the standard, what I call, by the numbers response. Oh, we're the best customer service.
Platitudes.
Yeah, all the standard lines that everybody uses. And I'll ask them, have you ever asked your customers why they buy from you or why they do business with you? And when they go do that, it's amazing what they hear back, okay? So you may assume the reason people buy from you is because you've got the best smiley face, or you think you've got the best internet site, or you got the best blog, or the best social media campaign, or whatever it is you think you do really well. But it will often turn out that there's something you hadn't even thought of as the real reason why your customers are doing business with you. So it's important to know why they do business with you, and if it's different than what you thought it was, that will often make you rethink how it is you're going about conducting your business.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure folks understood the assumption, the threat. Where do you get threats from, Steve?
Well, like I said, threats can come from a lot of places. I mean, I use that example of, Walmart announces they're going to open up shop in your town. Other examples of threats to your business is if there is some technology change that is coming that impacts the way your business is going to function or operate.
Gas prices going up if you're on the road type.
Well, or look at, was it Russellville or Cortland where the paper mill closed down? It's like, there's a lot of businesses that are dependent upon that factory and those employees.
And that's a major
living
change.
in that's
right,
going to be a major change.
Because if I'm the sandwich shop that sells the guys lunch every day, that factory's about to close, guess what? My world just changed. So I've got to revisit how I'm going to operate if I want to keep in business. Okay. I mean, you're in one that is probably one of my favorite week has a new regulation related to housing purchases and sales, and financing disclosures, and everything that goes with it. And those can be significant threats to a business like yours. If you were an appraiser, however many years ago it was, when the banks could deal directly with the appraisers, that relationship changed the day that the banking industry said, nope, we've got to make that blind. We can't allow the lenders to manipulate the appraisers.
I have new documents in a loan package almost every time I do a loan package.
That's what I mean. So those are all threats to your business.
Coffee got a big threat right now.
Okay. So with that said, there are, in my view, there are 5 components to the marketing plan, but 4 are really important. Okay, the letter P is the running theme here, but there's your product, so that's what you offer. There's the place where you conduct your business. There's the price, which is what are you charging for what you do, and then the promotion, how do you get the word out, and then the overall plan itself that drives it. But you need to know what that flow and amount of customers are that you need to keep your business functioning. And how do you go about expanding your market reach? Well, we talked a little bit about the social media stuff. A lot of people look at their businesses and say, well, I'm just going to sell to people in Huntsville. And that may be sufficient. I mean, for your business, that may be great. But can you take your product beyond Huntsville? Could you sell it in the entire state of Alabama, or maybe in the southeast region? Or here's a novel idea, could I sell it to customers in other countries, and how would I go about doing that? So you want to think about how you can expand your reach. Place. What's your accessibility to your customer? I don't know if any of you have storefronts that you work out of. Those seem to be becoming less and less places where you operate. But nonetheless, what is your accessibility to customers? There's a gazillion ways you can promote your business. Almost all of them have some type of cost associated with them. And as we all know, we do not have unlimited budgets on what we can spend on promotion. And I guarantee you, if you haven't already had the solicitation calls, you're going to get them from every advertising outlet you can think of, and even some you never heard of before, looking for you to sponsor a team, take an ad out in this publication, do this radio ad, attend this trade show, sponsor a hole at the golf outing. Pick your item, you're going to get hit up. Not all of them work for all businesses, so you have to know where you want to spend that money on your promotion activities. And here's the really important part. You've got to keep track of what kind of client leads and actual customers you get out of those various activities. It's great to spend money on promotion, but if you don't know what's driving in your traffic, how do you decide what to keep doing and what to stop? Okay, so one of the things you'll find in work that I do with all of my clients in all aspects of their business is coming up with a way to measure what it is that they're doing and what are the results. How many dollars did I spend? How much time did I spend? And what kind of client stream did I get back from that in terms of either potential customers, and then more importantly, actual customers that I'm now doing business with. You may have 1,000 things that you know how to do, but usually there's only 2 or 3 that you're going to end up using to help provide that solution. And all the rest of the stuff they could care less about. They don't need to know that you know all that. You obviously need to know, but you don't have to demonstrate that knowledge by giving them the vomit, the information vomit that we all sometimes get caught up in. If they bring up your competitor,
Great, that's good.
okay, say, oh, who are you using today? Oh, they're really good, okay?
That's great.
If you put them down, guess what you're doing? That's a reflection on you, okay? All right, so acknowledge that the competitor, know who your competitors are, and if you know what areas they tend to have issues in, you can ask questions about, so, you know, how quickly do they come out when you call them? Well, you know, that's the one thing I really don't like about that company. You know, whenever I call them, they tell me they're going to come out tomorrow, but it's always a week before they get there.
Sorry to hear that.
Right. Would it be of value to you if when you called, someone was able to come out to you within 2 hours of phone call? Well, boy, that would be great. Well, let me talk to you about how maybe we can come up with a way to do that for you.